Shifting gears, rapidly rising food costs here in Korea pushed consumer prices in January up to levels not seen since late 2012. The devastating bird flu outbreak, coupled with a poor supply of farm goods from last year, are now hitting consumers in the wallet. Our Shin Se-min looks beyond the numbers.
Korea's consumer prices rose by 2% on year in January. That's the steepest growth seen since October 2012 and is also the first time since then that the figure has hit the 2% range. Since September, inflation has been floating in the 1% range. In the few months before that, prices were only edging up by between 0 to 1%. Compared to the month before, the index for January is up 0.9%. Statistics Korea says the hike in the consumer price index comes on the back of a sharp increase in food prices. The statistics agency says rising prices of farm products like fresh fruit and other agricultural goods drove up the consumer price index. Fresh fruit and vegetable prices soared 12% last month from a year ago due to a supply shortage caused by the prolonged heat wave and a typhoon that hit the nation last summer. Livestock products spiked 9.5% on year after Korea was hit by its worst ever bird flu outbreak, a crisis that triggered the culling of millions of chickens and ducks in a period of just 2 months. As a result, egg prices skyrocketed by nearly 62% on year last month. Beef prices jumped by slightly under 5%. The rise in food prices is being heavily felt by consumers, reflected in the Consumer Sentiment Index last month, which fell to its lowest level since early 2009 during the global financial crisis. Core inflation, which excludes volatile oil and food prices, rose at a slower pace at 1.5% compared to the year before. Until the latest figures, inflation had been lagging behind the central bank's target for months on end, even after the Bank of Korea lowered it to 2% at the beginning of last year. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.